What is your question?
Okay, now from what I know is Tantra have something to do with sex, right? So I want to ask is what is the difference between the sex practice based on Tantra and the sex that usual people have, normal people have?
There is a world of difference. There is no similarity at all. And Tantra is not just sex. Tantra means method, technique. So one of the technique is sex, because Tantra believes, accepts life in its totality. It has no fighting attitude. So it is conscious expression of life. And yoga is conscious repression. Consciously you are not expressing things which you don't want to express, but you are conscious. When you are conscious, when you are doing something consciously, then it will not create blockage within you, or it will not make you sick, unhealthy, diseased. There will be no hindrance in your energy flow, because you don't want to do something, but you are very conscious about it. You know, you want to express it in other way. The same energy, when the same energy is expressed, instead of in sex, you are expressing it in music, or you make it into meditation, or whatever, you create something. The same energy is utilized. Once you have, because you have the desire for sex also, when it is really overpowering, when you have overflowing energy. So once you have used this overflowing energy in certain thing, then you become relaxed. But then you have to be very alert and conscious. You are not repressing in an unconscious way. And it is not even good to say it is a repression, but just for lack of words, you can say you are consciously repressing it. Because Tantra is total acceptance of life as it is. There is nothing is wrong, there is no morality. They are immoral, neither moral nor immoral. So nothing is denied. Whatever nature has given, whatever existence has given, you accept it. You not only accept it, you rejoice it, but make it into meditation. You enter into the same thing with reverence, with respect, as if it is a prayer. You are entering into the temple of God. So in Tantra, your beloved becomes goddess, and for her you become a god. So the whole attitude is totally different. It is not that you are burdened with sex, you are feverish, so you throw out energy unconsciously. Here it is a meditation. You have to, the energy of sex has to become love, has to become meditation. It should be transformed into awareness. So you are not in a hurry, you are not mechanical in this. You are not in a hurry to release it. You are totally relaxed. You have nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. You are in this moment. There is no goal that you have to achieve. This moment is all. So you are just relaxed. So that's why they are more interested in valley orgasm than in peak orgasm. When you are in the act, you remain in the act. And you can be in that act for hours, because you have nowhere to reach. You have to just leave this moment. So whatever you are doing, it's not just sex. Anything, whatever you do, In Tantra, everything becomes a meditation. Even if you are drinking tea, you just have to be totally aware, present to the tea. And then you are drinking as if you are drinking God. So it all depends on your attitude. Tantra is for people who are very refined, who are very mature, not for stupid people. Those who are just totally sick, full of repression. Their repression have made them either schizophrenic or any other kind of disease they have. Tantra is for royal people, those who are very sensitive, and they know that this is, if the sex is there, this energy, existence has created this sex energy, then it cannot be useless. In the hand of an artist, same energy will become divine. It all depends on you. If you are a stupid person, an unconscious person, you can transform nectar into poison. And if you are a creative person, an awake, alert person, then the poison becomes elixir in your hand. So it all depends who is using. There's nothing wrong, there is nothing good or bad. If you are conscious, the same thing becomes good. If you are unconscious, you may be doing anything, it will become bad. So when you are indulging in sex, it is just for relief. When an unconscious person is going to sex, it is only for being relieved, throwing out the energy. Both of them are in total darkness. Both of them are totally unconscious. They're just using each other as an object, as a vessel where they can spit out. There is no love, there is no respect. It is all just being possessed by an energy which is, you are just a slave of it. You are not the master of that energy. You are in a bondage. So you want to get out of that bondage any way. And if that kind of person is not going into, then that person will become very wild. In spite of him. Is it clear?
Yes, very clear, Swami, very clear.
But why you ask? You want to go into Tantra?
No, Swami, but I'm curious. I'm just curious, Swami.
No, just tell the truth.
No, I'm not planning to find someone to try Tantra. No, I'm not planning to do that, Swami. I just curious.
You may be trying to do it with yourself.
Myself? No, Swami.
Then why the curiosity? If you have nothing to do with it, then
I just
when something is not for you, then why the curiosity? For what?
Just want to know.
Just for intellectual?
No, just want to know.
For why? For what?
Because I feel that I personally feel that Tantra is something that can be easily misunderstood by people. They may think that because the building Kaju Horo there's a building, right? Something like that. There's a building
What?
with the picture, the image of. I feel that Tantra is easily misunderstood. So I want to know the true.
What you said? There is a building.
There's a building where the outside is all the position of the people having sex. That one. Kaju Haro, is it the building? The temple. There's a temple.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Khajuraho.
Yes. This
How
one.
you pronounce?
Kaju Haro, is it something like that?
So
I
What you were
feel
saying?
that Tantra is easily misunderstood. I want
that
to.
is not a building. That is a temple.
Yes, the temple.
There were more than hundreds of temples there in that area. Because of the Islamists, they have broken many. So still there are 20, 30 remains, around 30, I think. So what you were saying?
I was saying.
I have seen many of them.
Yeah, I was saying because I feel that Tantra is very easily misunderstood by people who are not meditating. So I want to know the real spirit of Tantra. That's why I asked.
So whenever something is in the hand of a meditator, things change, they are transformed. The same energy, nuclear energy, can destroy the whole world, and the same nuclear energy in the right hand can create blessing for the whole world. So it all depends on who is using it. If sex can give birth to Krishna or Buddha or Kabir, then it cannot be wrong. It is all stupid people because they are overpowered by it. They don't know the energy. Then it becomes something to be condemned. But when you are condemning your very source, then you are poisoning your whole life. Because all kind of ignorant people, all kind of unconscious people have been teaching us. All our teachers are like that. Our parents are like that sex is something dirty. So we have made it into dirty thing. If you repress it, then it will create all kind of sickness. All our psychological diseases are because of repression of sex. The person who is not repressed, person who is not divided, is a whole person, is a healthy person. He cannot be sick. But because the whole society is sick, everywhere in the world, and they have not given any attention to these things. Everyone is running for money, everyone is running for power, for respect, prestige, recognition. So they don't have any time to relax, and these things can be done only by people who are totally relaxed, who are living in the here and now. That's why even our arts, you will not find any creation like Mahabharata or Ramayana or all our scriptures in the present age, because no one is relaxed. Everyone is running. Everyone is going away from the present moment. And when you go away from the present moment, you are living a dream life, not a real life. So when you are relaxed, when you are in this moment, in the present moment, then only you can create. For that you need your mind to be totally silent. A mind which is trembling, which is full of waves, cannot create anything beautiful. A conscious person is not compelled by his energy. He is a chooser. In whatever direction he wants to go, he will choose. He is the master of his energy. But
tomorrow is Diwali, Swami.
For me, whatever these festivals are, it is mostly more suffering. Because after Diwali, air will be more polluted. So when the winter is coming, the air becomes better, but because of Diwali, they will pollute it. And then after 1 week of Diwali, there is another very famous festival. So they will be having crackers then also. Because whatever the unconscious people will do, it will be only create misery and suffering for others. In the past, it was all right, you can have crackers because population was less, there were more trees. But now you have overtaxed nature. So, but who can tell these? Because Muslims will pollute their Bakrid. I was trying to remember at that time because I gave a big gap because Osho has used a word for what is the difference if an enlightened person goes into sex and an unconscious person goes into sex. They asked him. So he said that for a unconscious person, he is biologically compelled. He is forced to go into it. He has no freedom. He has no choice. He is compelled. So when you are compelled to do something, when you are forced to do something, you cannot be blissful. It will not give you any joy. But an enlightened person, when he goes into it, he is not compelled by his biology. It is his freedom. If he wants, he can go. When he can do other things, he can go into sex also. But because with sex, we have attached so much of burden with it, so much of wrong notion about it. For Christian, it is the original sin. So when you have condemned the very source, then your whole life will be poisoned and it will be full of misery. But the thing is, it is not just sex. Everything in the hand of an unconscious person becomes without any grace, without any beauty. They can only destroy it, whatever is in their hand. If they have a child, they will just destroy the child. They cannot make the child so that it will blossom. now you can do your gibberish.
Okay.
So you have only few minutes. Start quickly.
I feel something has happened recently. Yeah. I don't know when it started lah, but some kind of transformation has happened to me. And recently I felt that anything that you share, even Zen stick, right, I'm able to get the meaning from the very beginning. Like I feel I'm able to know what you want to say or what you want to change in me lah. So I am actually I feel very happy that there's progress and there's transformation happening and
All okay, finish.
you say Hasami?
And no, and what you were saying,
and I feel more alive recently, more alive and less in the mind, less brainy but more alive recently. But I don't know what has triggered this transformation that I'm not sure, but it just happened. And I feel that to be alive is the most wonderful experience that I have ever experienced. You have anything to say, Swami?
When we become interested in meditation or spirituality, then we think that it is all dry science. If you are making effort, then the result will come. But when you trust someone, when you love someone, then your journey becomes more juicy and shorter also. So whatever is happening to you, the real reason is because you love me, because you trust me. So that is the thing which is changing you. If you were just doing meditation like mathematics, 2 plus 2 is 4, then nothing real could have happened. So, and this is your quality that you were able to trust me, and so that's why I am many times very hard, because I know that you will be able to take it. So some says to me that I can be very polite, but I feel that is more, because when you are able to take all those things, whatever I'm saying, that means that now you are on the one hand you trust me, and you are becoming mature also. No, very few people can take all those things, whatever I say. So even when I'm saying to you also, many times I feel that because people, when they react, and they will bang their phone and then they will stop talking. But when I feel that you can do it, then something within me compels me more to say all those things. Because then that means that you are getting detached. You are not identifying too much with whatever is said about your personality. Once you are able to see that this body-mind is your personality, it is not your real you. The real you is the one who is aware of this body-mind and whatever is said about this body-mind. So once this is clear, this separation is clear, this disidentification is clear, then these things won't touch you. But where you will be able to take whatever I am saying, if others were saying in the same way, then otherwise you will react.
Again, Swami, what do you mean?
If others were saying the same thing, what will happen, please?
It's different, Swami. I don't know. Whatever you say, anything, I could take it. Even if at the moment I couldn't take it, I will still try to accept it. But if other people say, I don't think I can behave in the same way, Swami.
But you were in the past, you were also not taking everything.
Yeah.
You were also, when I said you are behaving like a stupid person, then you said you felt very bad.
Yes.
Because that means you are very much identified with your brain, your intellect.
And
so you need that kind of commitment.
Yes, and also in the past, right, I used to think that I'm so smart, so intelligent.
Everyone thinks it. It is nothing unique about you. Everyone thinks.
Yes.
This is what is the Egyptian. This is saying that whenever God makes someone, whenever He creates someone, He just says into their ear very silently that I am making you very special. I have never created anyone like you before. So everyone thinks they are special. In a way, everyone is special also, but you are special only when you become conscious. Then you know that existence has given you so much blessing and abundance. It has made you a king and you are trying to be a king. That is what Jesus meant when He said, the kingdom of God is within you. So if you go in, then you will know how much blessed you are.
If you like our videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And send us one apple a day. Because we want to eat fruit from the tree of knowledge.